Hey gang, it's JC, and this is the Daily Dose for Thursday, October 20th, 2011, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. We'll talk about the Cardinals here in just a second. Great television archives, top of the page. You got your eye candy down below. If you didn't watch yesterday's Eye Candy with Tony La Russa back in the 1970s on the old game show To Tell the Truth, you can still see it. It's in our archives right there, just sort of tacked onto the side of today's Eye Candy feature. And of course, our rock and roll poll question yesterday: who's going to be the Cards MVP in the World Series? David Freese led all with 22%, Lance Berkman at 21%, other at 20%. That's a number 3 answer. Ahead of Albert, ahead of Chris Carpenter, and ahead of Matt Holliday. I've had a premonition that the MVP is going to be Yadier Molina. Let's just see if this thing plays out. Does it bug you that Scotty McCreery and Trace Adkins were chosen to perform the national anthem of the World Series games here in St. Louis? Here we go again. You know, in 2006, we got Billy Ray Cyrus. And it's sort of like you have the eyes of the entire nation on you, the entire sports world, but everybody watches the World Series. And you get a chance to sort of maybe just shake loose some cultural stereotypes. And what do? We put cowboy hats on and just watch. From Dallas, when the series shifts to Dallas this weekend, they'll probably have, like, you know, Sheryl Crow and Nelly and something else sort of hip and urban. But we get the cowboy hats in St. Louis. Even though we're over to Texas, and there won't be anybody wearing cowboy hats. Just watch. We do this every year. It's like, why don't we just bring out, to sing the Star Spangled Banner, the owner of a meth lab in rural Missouri, and have a tumbleweed go by then. I do not understand this. So does it bug you the way it bugs me? A, yes, it's a joke. Wouldn't it make more sense to showcase some St. Louis talent and what's with all the country crap? That's choice A. Choice B, no. They're big stars and that's what matters. Or C, it doesn't matter to me, so I don't even start watching the game until the game starts. Please answer our rock and roll poll question. We will have results for you throughout the course of the day. We're live from Hooters again, me and Trish. On the Big 550 KTRS, we're there from noon to 3 o'clock every day, not at Hooters every day, but we're on the air every day from noon until 3, doing all the World Series and baseball stuff. Smash will be joining us on the show tomorrow. He's out there doing the rallies and everything like that. Smash Band just never sounded better. What else we got? Lou Brock is going to throw out the first pitch. A little bit about the game. First of all, that play at first base with Chris Carpenter diving into the bag, Tim McCarver was absolutely right. That could have ended in the most tragic fashion imaginable. But, we just got Lady Luck on our side right now because he could have had his head stomped in. That, by the way, I can tell you right now, is going to make all of the top 10 highlight reels for sports stations and networks and everything across the country. That was just, especially that super slow-mo version of Carpenter touching the bag with his glove with the ball in it and then closing his eyes as if to say, oh God, I'm going to get stomped on here. And in super slow-mo, it was absolutely amazing. By the way, if you wonder, gosh, is everybody watching the World Series? Well, no, they're not. But about 3/4 of you are, because I think last night the coverage peaked at a 77 share, which basically means that of all the televisions that were on during the ball game last night, 77% of them were watching the ball game as opposed to the stuff on other stations. So a 77 share of the audience. By the way, Scotty McCreery might not be a bad singer if he didn't do all the warbling. You know, it's like sing the Star Spangled. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, sure. Yeah. Say Tarzan. Anyhow, Trace Adkins, by the way, is going to sing tonight. Would you like to hear a little bit about Mr. Adkins? Okay, got a DUI, 11 months in prison, reduced to 48 hours, license suspended. Shortly after that, fell off of a tractor. The speculation that he was drunk, almost killed himself, went into rehab. As a kid, was driving a pickup truck, hit a bus head-on, both arms broken as well as a leg and several ribs, and a piece of his nose was torn off. I hate when that happens. He was shot by his ex-wife, and not just shot, like in the foot or something, shot through the heart and both lungs. He survived, obviously. He never pressed charges. And he came out against construction of the mosque near Ground Zero in New York City during the last presidential campaign. That's Mr. Adkins for you. Welcome to St. Louis. Was Richard Speck not available? Was somebody from the Manson family not available? Oh, man. Secret Service guys all over the top of the stadium last night, and I am told that those guys might have been decoys because it goes back to my Madonna story. When the lights went out during my Madonna interview, we were sitting in total darkness in the basement of a room in a hotel in Santa Monica. That's when you really saw how many guys with guns and little walkie-talkies and earpieces and everything. Those guys popped out of the woodwork. I couldn't believe it. Chris Berman escorted in last night by General Manager John Mozeliak into the mezzanine level of the press, and just like rock star status, just unbelievable. What else we got here? But, so far so good. We went at 3-2. Jason Mott. Man, oh man, this is just lights out. It's so funny watching these guys trying to hit him. They start swinging during his windup because that's the only way you can catch up with the fastball. All right, so far so good. Let's see, gave you the ratings, did that. Okay, good. All right, let's do some other news here. Lindsay Lohan was led out of court in handcuffs yesterday. It's okay though. They totally matched her ankle bracelet. The judge has ordered her to perform community service at a morgue. Gosh, while she's there, maybe she can visit her career. A dirty packing facility in Colorado was likely the source of the cantaloupes that killed 25 people. Speaking of melons that make you sick, can you believe Nancy Grace is still on Dancing with the Stars? The owner of an exotic zoo in Ohio, how about this guy, turns the animals loose, like 50 of them, and then commits suicide, and they're like running around rural Ohio trying to pick up these animals. But the most interesting, they shot almost all of them. I think killed 48 of these animals, but the monkey with herpes was eaten by a tiger. That starts like the beginning of a really sick, messed up joke, but it is true. And tiger's probably wondering, that monkey tasted sort of funny. All right. With everything else going on, I totally forgot about Halloween this weekend, but caught it at the nick of time. Our eye candy feature right below is something that you'll enjoy and probably send to a lot of your friends. I'm not going to ruin it. Just go right below and look at the eye candy and have some fun with that. All right. Cardinals go for Game 2 of the World Series. I said basically that I believe that Yadier Molina might be the MVP. For things that have yet to happen, although he threw out a guy last night at second by like 25 feet. So that was pretty cool. I think the way, and I said this yesterday, I think the way to win this World Series is to get on this Texas Rangers team early in the game and early in the series, and we have done both. So we are pointed in the right direction on this. All right, so what about the national anthem choices? Does this bother you as much as it bothers me? Please answer. Rock and roll poll question in the corner. We'll have results for you throughout the course of the day and, of course, tomorrow here on the Daily Dose and on the Big 550 KTRS. Follow me on Twitter during the game at STLJC Corcoran. That's STLJC Corcoran on Twitter or on Facebook at The Showgram with J.C. Corcoran. And that's it, the Daily Dose for Thursday, October 20th, 2011, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. In the meantime, go Cards. We've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.